Republicans and Democrats battled into the final weekend of the New Hampshire primary. And the jury finds Jeffrey Dahmer sane. He'll go to prison, not a hospital. This is the CBS Evening News. And I'm Bob Schieffer. Good evening. President Bush went back to New Hampshire today, declared himself the victim of attack dog tactics and outright lies, and urged voters to give him a substantial victory in Tuesday's primary. But his Republican challenger Pat Buchanan said his conservative forces would confront the hollow army of King George and cut through it like butter. The Democrats also attacked the president's record when they weren't sniping at each other. We're going to start with the Republican side tonight. Here's Susan Spencer.
With some polls showing him slipping and real concern about Tuesday's turnout, George Bush pulled out all the stops today.
So let me introduce to you a supporter and a great friend of mine, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Send a message to Pat Buchanan. Hasta la vista, baby. Thank you.
Mr. Bush refuses to utter Buchanan's name, but claims outrage over his negative tactics, having apparently forgotten how helpful his own slashing ads were in winning here 4 years ago.
The people of New Hampshire are a little bit tired of all the negative advertisements and all the attack dog tactics coming from the left and coming from the right.
Advisors fear that Mr. Bush's economic message is being drowned out, and economic messages are the only ones that count in depressed New Hampshire. What's really hit a nerve is Buchanan's charge that the president has reneged on promises of tax relief for the middle class.
New Hampshire voters were subjected to flat, outright lies about this plan. It's there. It's in this bill.
Tax relief and increase in the exemption for families with kids is in the thick package the president showed off today, but not in what he demands Congress pass by March 20th. And Buchanan isn't going to let him forget it.
Because he had told us it was the heart and soul of his middle-class tax cut.
As the battle heats up, both campaigns are trying to lower expectations for Tuesday, and both are preparing to claim victory no matter what.
Come Tuesday, the Buchanan brigades are going to run head-on into the hollow army of King George and cut through it like butter.
Yeah! Mr. Bush is more worried about being embarrassed, though, than about being defeated. His basic strategy seems to be deny Pat Buchanan exists, ignore him, stay above the fray, and don't go negative, at least not yet. Bob?
Thank you, Susan. Well, if a political reporter had written 6 months ago that Paul Tsongas would be the Democratic frontrunner less than 3 days from the New Hampshire primary, the reporter might have found himself off the political beat and back to covering car wrecks. But today in New Hampshire, there is a frontrunner, and his name is Tsongas. Richard Threlkel now with that.
We want Paul! We want Paul! Paul Tsongas, who's holding his lead in the latest polls, can hardly get near the voters for the crowd of media handlers and hangers-on. While the Tsongas campaign is cruising,